Hi, Cancer. Happy New Year 2022. Thank you for coming back to Tarot POSH. I'm happy to have you here. I hope everything is going in your favor. If anything's not going in your favor, Cancer, then I hope things turn in your favor very, very soon. This is for Cancer, for any aspects of Cancer that are in your natal chart, if your North Node is in Cancer, or if you just love to watch Cancer tarot readings, this is for you, but it is Cancer's energy, okay? So without further ado, let's get to it. I do have a new deck here. It is Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Turian, and it's a black and white deck. I wanted one for a while, but I waited it out until I found one that I really clicked with, and I actually came across this one over the past week and just got it yesterday. So I'm really happy to be using it for your reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread. You know, some people say Celtic. That is the traditional way to say it, Celtic. So whichever way you like to pronounce it, that's the spread I'm doing. I have a little cheat sheet here because I haven't done one consecutively in a while. I was doing go with the flow spreads, a lot of other spreads. So I want to make sure I get all the little fine details of the spread for you. So I'm using a little cheat sheet. What else? Everything you need to know is in the description box, of course. If you want to learn more about me, my about page is there, and you can find out from that how to get a reading with me. I am open for readings again, so you can find that information there. I'll link to my website and everything else. So I do have a little bit of Veuve champagne here. I'm doing the readings in order. I actually, you haven't seen my face because I actually did the readings for January earlier, and I had storage technological issues that took me probably about a week and almost 2 weeks to fix. So I was able to free up some space, but then it crashed again. So I did lose some readings, but I guess they weren't meant to be. But I'm not in my New Year's attire. I had a fancy dress on. There was one Aries reading that I did, I believe, post, or I'm about to post, that is from the original. But I don't know if I have the whole thing. I think it might have cut off. So anyway, you could take a look at that if you want to see my fancy attire. But right now I have my Happy New Year. I have this on. I have my New Year's here, and I have a little bit of Veuve champagne with a tiny splash of Chambord. So this was a half cup about, and I'm just sipping it. One sip because I have to be clear to do the reading. So Happy New Year, Cancer, to you and yours, your loved ones, and everyone around you. I wish you all the blessings in the world. Little sip. That's strong. So I did meditate on the cards. I did shuffle them. Yeah, that's strong. So I'm going to get to it. In the light of the light, through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. When I say that, I'm calling upon a higher power, calling on the Holy Spirit. There are a lot of spirits walking around, so I want to make sure that I'm calling on the Holy Spirit. Unless I'm doing my lost loved ones spreads, which I will be posting again. So right now I had a card come out, and I'm going to take that right now, Cancer, as the Six of Pentacles. That's going to be the present moment, the heart of the matter, your situation. And I'm taking it because the cards didn't want to hear me talk anymore. They just wanted me to get to the reading, so I am. Six of Pentacles is grounding earth energy. You are a water sign. The Chariot is your major arcana card. We'll see if that comes out. You're a cardinal sign. You take the lead and the initiative, and summer is your season. When I look at the Six of Pentacles, it's someone who's downtrodden. That's somebody, this person that's helping this person sitting by the tree here, going through difficult times, it looks. This person is not only being kind and assisting them and realizing, hey, we're both human, let me help. They're bending down to match like their energy, or to look like in their eyes almost. They're not like, here you go. They're sort of like making an effort to actually touch your hand, if that's your energy, if this is, you helping someone else. They're actually, and the person is sitting up against a tree. And that is really important and sends the message that with the Six of Pentacles here is where you are isn't who you are. Definitely not. You could, fly private jets around the world, be an asshole. Sorry, but it's the truth. Or you could just be not a nice person. Whatever it is. I mean, we all love Scrooge, right? We love that movie because all the messages in there. But this person is leaning against the tree because maybe this person has the money or the sustenance to help those less fortunate. But this person is the one who's wise, right? They're the one up against that tree of wisdom. So where you are is not who you are. I feel like that is a significant message for you, Cancer. So what crosses you? Knight of Cups. What crosses you here with this Six of Pentacles energy? Pentacles are physical, material world, health, income, education. I always say that over and over again because it's a big ball of wax. It's how we present ourselves to the world. It's, our daily routines, our relationship with money. Do we have a good relationship with money? Do we think we're worthy of money? Do we push money away? Do we help others more than we help ourselves and then have nothing left? That's just what I'm saying that the Pentacles are. There's more to the Six of Pentacles card. So let's pull more cards and I'm going to see. With the Six of Pentacles, when you look at the card and the two people there, the one helping and the one accepting the help, it doesn't always show right away which energy is the clearance, is yours. So let's go a little further. Knight of Cups, that's Wand's energy underlying for a knight, fiery, passionate. This person's fired up about being just happy-go-lucky. I mean, they're just, here they are, they're turbulence around them, but they're just focused. They're focused. Knight of Cups is also apologies. It's love, someone coming towards you with love. Knights are expansion and protection. Knights are the ones that venture outside of the kingdom so that they can protect the kingdom, right? Without the knights, there wouldn't be a kingdom. So that's what's crossing you. Possibly you're the one who's accepting the help, and the Knight of Cups coming towards you, it's crossing your energy. It's crossing your energy because you might feel a little leery of the person coming towards you to help you, or you might have a hard time accepting help from others. And vice versa. You might have a hard time helping certain people. But the Ace of Cups is the source, the root of this. This is the foundation and the conscience or past conditions that led to the present, the source. Led to you being in this energy, the Six of Pentacles energy with the Knight of Cups crossing you. So Ace of Cups is a cup of love. It is a new beginning, a new relationship also, having a new relationship presented to you. That relationship could be a love relationship, a caring relationship, an affectionate relationship, concern and care. Doesn't always have to be intimate love. But Cancer, I feel that with this Ace of Cups at the source, you are feeling abundant. You're feeling abundant, like your heart is overflowing with love. What's in the recent past? Wheel of Fortune. This is the same placement and same card I got for Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune in the recent past is things that may be moving into the background, energy that's on its way out, but still residual a little bit. Or they could have, that could have been the change that brought this about. That recent past. And then I'm going to ask the situation on the horizon, subconscious, what crowns you, maybe where you want to go. So the conscious is the root, the Ace of Cups. And the subconscious here, possibly where you want to go, what crowns you, is Four of Pentacles. You want to hold on to what you have. You want to be secure in your finances, in your own finances. So now what I'm seeing from looking at this, you either want to help others and give to them because, you know, you have this cup of love, you have this Ace of Cups, this new initiative. It may be new energy with the new year that you're stepping into. It even could be a resolution to help those around you or to ask for help from others. So this change in the recent past with the Wheel of Fortune really has you seeing with clarity. It's like a giant eye here in the middle of that. And with this wheel, it's not a perfect circle. It's sort of like everything just undefined coming together. It's trying to define itself, but it does not have a clear definition yet, clear defined shape yet. But that's moving into the past. And I feel, especially when I see the Four of Pentacles here, that round, perfect shape, that things are being defined now. There could be someone around you that is a mentor. Excuse me. Could be a mentor around you. It's like you're holding on to Four Pentacles, 4 coins, one on each foot, one you're sitting on, and the other one you're holding. So it's like, I'm almost hearing like mine. You want to clearly define, your goal is to clearly define what's yours, what you worked for, and what maybe isn't yours or is someone else's. So only you know how that applies. Don't ever force it either. If it's not your reading, you could check out my playlist and look at any other placements, any other zodiac signs that are in your natal chart. They're categorized by month. But never force the reading. If the reading don't fit, put it back on the rack and check out the playlist. Check out the playlist by month. In the near future, I'm getting 10 of Swords. Wow. 10 of Swords. This is like a painful ending coming to fruition where you are seeing clearly you're gaining wisdom. I have an owl here and an old man, an elderly man. I don't like to say old. I don't even like to say elderly. An older, wiser man. How's that? Masculine energy. He looks like George C. Scott, the man. I feel like this is you gaining wisdom from someone older and wiser. Older and wiser doesn't mean you're 100. It could mean you're 25 and you gained wisdom and you're passing it along to someone else. Sometimes the young teach the old teach the young, right? But the owl here, you're looking clearly into each other's eyes. And I feel whatever this was, that you spent time in nature, or you spend time in nature, and you're reconnecting with nature. An owl could be like your totem animal, or you focus on owls, or you have owls around your house, or you really intently, focused on the owl from like Harry Potter. I don't know, only you do. But it's very significant to you. And a white owl I'm getting, even though a white owl isn't depicted here, I'm seeing a white owl. And that could be, to me, someone that passed over. When I'm looking at this here, I almost feel that someone passed and left you money that you're having a hard time accepting it. That is for some of you. It's a very clear message. But in the recent future, you're gaining wisdom from that. So now I have your attitude and beliefs of the current situation. Your energy, like how you feel. Your feelings. 4 of Swords. You feel you want to rest and recover from this. I feel there was loss here. Swords is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Don't get hung up on the signs. I'm putting it out there though. But rest and recovery. You can have those placements in your chart. It's like you're done with the battle, you feel, because it's not just the swords there, but the helmet's there. And it's the wall that I'm seeing here, it reminds me of like an old cemetery wall. And I even see past that like a little points, like it could be like a church or a building within the cemetery, or maybe somebody is in a mausoleum, that like a family mausoleum or a crypt, and you feel you need rest and recovery here. And I have to say this, I never get things like this, but I'm going to say it. One day as a tarot reader, I won't apologize for saying what I'm getting. I guess we all do it. This is a message clearly to me that someone lost a twin. And that could be an actual twin, identical twin, fraternal twin, not fraternal twin, what is that word? I can't think of the word. Or it could be someone who really mirrors your energy that you felt like was like another one of you walking around, you know, like a soulmate as well. Twin flame. What is the environment and the people around you's opinions? What do they feel? What are they feeling towards you? Justice. That's Libra energy. That's Libra's major arcana card. So if someone is seeking justice towards either for you or against you, these are things that are influencing the situation, your home or work atmosphere as well. Besides just other people, there could be a court battle, or you know, if it was an inheritance, it could be legal matters that are affecting the situation around you. The environment could be stagnant because there's still reading of wills, or there's, you know, probate or something like that. What are your hopes and fears? 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands being hopes and fears is really being hopeful that you will gain reward and recognition and acceptance, and for your motivations and for your energy, how you contributed, how you assisted. And that could be a hope, but it could also be a fear. You could be afraid that you'll get attention from this, and you don't want the attention from it, Cancer. Maybe, you know, it's like when you win like Lotto or something and they publish your name in the paper with a picture. It's like, well, I don't really want anyone to know. You know what I mean? Maybe you're more private like that. It's more like you keep your emotions in check internally. But with this recent future card with the 10 of Swords, you are becoming wiser. Someone is sharing their wisdom with you. Knowledge and wisdom. And the possible outcome, I have 3 of Pentacles. And that is really teamwork here. Teamwork, support. assisting in that tug of war, but being on the right side of the tug of war this time. You know, the possible outcome is, wow, I went through all this uncomfortable stuff, and I ended up on the right side of that tug of war. Not someone fighting against me, but teamwork and having people on my side. And with the Justice card here being the, you know, things that affect the situation or how people are feeling towards you. I mean, Justice here is like looking you right in the eye. I can't help but notice this Ten of Swords, the owl and the man are looking each other right in the eye. So sometimes you could be introverted or other people could be introverted, and when you talk, you don't always look people in the eye. It's not because you're conniving or, you know, whatever. It could just be because you want to protect your emotions. And being a water sign, Cancer, I feel that I'm feeling a younger male energy that really just doesn't want to look people in the eye because they feel like I could either fall apart or, you know, it could be a cultural thing as well. You know, some cultures, you don't look people right in the eye, you know, and sometimes that's a good thing. But the eyes, you know, they have a lot to do with the soul. So sometimes you want to protect yourself and you don't want to share your soul. You don't want to look people in the eye. And it's more of a protection thing, and it's not being stuck up or snobby or whatever like that. But I'm feeling a younger male. I feel darker hair, and I feel like this person, he almost like has like hair like that, and is like, won't look people in the eye, you know? And I feel whoever's involved here hearing this message, or if it's you, Cancer, you should know that's okay. That is perfectly okay. Especially if you feel like you've been on the other side of the tug of war, right? But now this possible outcome here, having hopes and fears that you'll get reward or recognition, or you'll actually be praised for how you handle a situation. Don't be afraid of that. It's good to have people praise what you do. So now I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Gift or guide, hidden factor that may serve or help you. Eight of Swords, 3 of Swords. Wow. Okay, well, 8 of Swords is mental anguish. 3 of Swords is heartbreak and loss. I feel for some of you, this is mental anguish or guilt over heartbreak, loss, or physically losing someone that you loved. Looking at their pictures, having like, you know, those memories, like feeling like they're shattered. So these are the things that can help or serve you, because by doing this, you're purging the loss. Not that it's forgotten about, but you're working through it. And with the 8 of Swords, you know, you could easily come out of that energy. It's, you know, you have the blindfold, you're like wrapped up, but you could just pull that string and be out of it. But sometimes we wrap ourselves up like in a cocoon, again, as a protection. And then we come out of it when we're ready. So maybe the 8 of Swords energy is what you need to be in for that 3 of Swords to process that heartache, loss, broken contracts. Again, if you notice, both of these people, what I said about not looking in the eyes, right? She has a blindfold on and he's looking down and isn't looking up. So that's not looking in the eye. And that can serve as help right now. But what about the long-term and total summary of energy of this reading, the total purpose of this? What is it? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from what does not serve you anymore. It's like whatever is chaining you I feel like this energy is definitely tied to home life, family life, and it's very difficult to process. And this Eight of Cups is not holding on to that forever. And what comes after Eight of Cups is Nine of Cups. Oh my God. Oh my God, you can't make this up. I can tell you I knew that card was coming out. I can't even tell you that I got like a chill right before I pulled it. Because you know what is after that card? Nine of Cups. It's you working through and deciding, starting out with giving help or asking for help, trusting or not trusting who's coming towards you with that cup of love. But the source is Ace of Cups, your cup runneth over, right? This change that happens has you holding on to, you know, your self-worth as well, your pentacles. You're gaining wisdom from this. Someone's passing, like you're, you know, someone close to you. It could be a grandfather, grandmother, someone wise. For some of you, it's an older energy, and they're passing that, and you maybe you see them in your dreams. Like I said, I mentioned about a twin, but there's rest and recovery is the energy you're in now. What's around you is justice. I said it could be like probate or something like that. Your fears are gaining hopes and fears, gaining recognition, being hopeful of that and afraid at the same time. And then, you know, the outcome is you being on that side of the tug of war. It's like you're stopping fighting against something. You're releasing it. You had the Eight of Swords and Three of Swords, and that could help to serve you, right? And then we have the Eight of Cups, and I said walking away, and what comes after that? Nine of Cups comes out. Many blessings to you, Cancer. Whatever this is that you're going through, namaste. I pray you find your way, and I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you next time. And thank you for all your likes, subscribes. Helping you on your journey helps me on my journey, so I am very forever grateful for that. So I'll see you next time. Mwah. Happy New Year.